Hey, welcome back. We're back in Timberborn in our easygoing Beavers colony, and today I would like to take a look at the downtown area here. I'm guessing we're going to call this the downtown. It's the most active area, most businesses, everything. We're going to try and clean it up a little bit. However, there's a couple of things that we're going to take a look at beforehand. First of all, we've got some of our dynamite in up here, so let's go ahead and take all this out. And we'll get the extra sunflowers there. There we go. And then I'd also like to start working on taking this up here down. We'll do something like this. Connect these in. There we go. Let's go ahead and get our dynamite in. We'll just do 2s up here. That'll level that out. And then we'll do 1s here. And we'll come back and level that all out in just a bit so that we can put another balloon up here. Something else that I want to take care of. Right now, I'm having to kind of babysit these gates to make sure that there's always enough water down here. Oh, there's dynamite we'll pull out of there. However, I think I'm going to remove these two. And we'll just grab stairs here. You can go up there. We'll connect these in. Something like this, maybe. There you go. And we'll put in a water gauge down here and connect those to the gates eventually so that we don't have to keep an eye on them. We've got 10 extra beavers around here, so I think it's a good time to use them. I'm going to go ahead and remove these trees. And then what we're going to do is move this forester over and put another tapper shack in here. I don't really need or want another tapper shack, but that tapper shack allows us to get another one of the forestry towers so we can use all 10 of these beavers for haulers, which should theoretically make the colony run a little bit smoother. Looks like our guy over here is done, so we'll send him to go do something else while we also go ahead and put up another forester over here. Just got to find the right one. There we go. Forester. We're just going to put you in the corner right here. There we go. And we'll tell them to go ahead and just plant chestnut trees everywhere. And, oh, we're going to need a gatherer here, but I'm not going to get the building for it. We're just going to get one guy to tend to these, basically. Let's go gather a flag. You can be, let's put you right there for now. And that'll hopefully get all the chestnuts that come out of here. Well, they've got this area cleared, so let's go ahead and move them over. We're going to delete them and tell them to put in a tapper shack here. One tapper shack that we really don't need, but don't have much choice there. And we're going to do one pine tree so that it doesn't complain about not having anything to do. And then on top of that, we're going to toss another tower here. So we'll let them build that for just a bit and hopefully get some extra haulers here eventually. Right at the end of this last day, they got our stream gauge in here. So we're going to come up here and these two hopefully are linked together. So we're just going to attach this stream gauge. There we go. And we're going to say, what are you at right now? Depth 0.37. Okay. Let's say if you are at, let's go 0.1. Floodgate height should be 0. And if you are, let's say 3.6. Floodgate height should be 2. And we're going to disable during these two. so that it doesn't accidentally keep pouring all of our water out over there. But that hopefully should automate these to whenever this gets low, it will go ahead and let some water in here and then put it back up whenever they actually catch up on water. Speaking of water, though, we have got this situation here where these water wheels aren't keeping up very well anymore. And now that they're not moving, I'm going to go ahead and take them out of there. And let's put in a large one here. Oh, I got to remove the path under there. It doesn't much like that. There you go. This can go here. And then, you know what? I could almost get a second one in here if I just moved this around a bit. And the thought of that does not bother me that much. So, yeah, let's go ahead and just do that here. We are going to... Let's put in 3 right here for now. You know what? We'll let them build that up, and we'll come back and finish this when they've got more building done. At the same time they're working over there, I think we're going to replace these as well. So let's see if we can come in here. We're going to have to tell them, clear out some area here in front. I don't know if they'll need to clear that out, but we'll replant it if they do. Once they get this clear, we'll come back and see if we can set something up here to get them to pull in a bit more power here as well. Since I've got a couple of extra beavers just sitting around waiting for something to do, we're going to clear out some of these trees around here as well. So let's go ahead and get these out of here. Let's go ahead, cut all of those. And then I'd also like to set up a couple over here. There's 1, there's 2. And we'll say cut all of these trees down as well. That way we have a bit of a clear path. There we go. We can do all of that, and all of that there. And that'll bring us in a couple of trees, plus give our beavers something to do. They got our planting done over here, so we can go ahead and take this out of there. Hopefully some trees will eventually grow into these spaces, but this is still kind of a temporary, haven't decided on what we need to do with it yet space. So this might yet change again before we're all done with it. The first wheel is in over here, so let's see if we can reroute some power around here and maybe get a second one in. It looks like we're going to have to take out a lot of this. Let's go from here to here. Yep. All of that can go. There we go. Put in another wheel here. Yep, that should work. Here, we're going to need another one of these on top. Oh, that's not going to go on top, is it? Well, that's going to be a small problem. Maybe not. Hold on. I can just switch these out. Let's remove these. And I don't need to remove that one at the moment. But we have these double platforms. We can do this. And then we'll just simply do that. Let's say those are very important, though, because they're blocking the water. And then here, and take this out. Let's put in one of these, maybe? Yep, that looks good to me. Put that there. And we'll just do regular ones right here. Now the question is, how do I connect this all back in? I'm gonna need... Oh, there. We'll just put one more in here. We'll put you here. And there we go. We'll make up that mess for just a minute, and it should work. At some point, we'll probably switch a little bit of it out for some better planning, better storage, but this works for now, so we're just going to go with it. Now that that power project is done, let's see what we can do with this one. I'm going to take all three of these out. There we go. And let's see. I can't quite connect this one in, can I? No, the bridge is in the way, so I'm going to have to move it over one. Let's toss in a tall platform here. There we go. One tall platform. We'll put the power on top of it. There we go. And then to get there, let's do a couple of the small platforms. Looks good. We have power. That one, there we go. We'll build these two up here, but I'm going to pause this, so they should be able to get everything else in there. Then we can come across the river here and get another one in. Let's grab another 2. There we go. And then instead of actually going up here, we'll just take another 2 here, a 1 here, and there we go. Connect that in. You know what? We're just going to use a regular connector for now. And hopefully that can all get in here so we can start powering some of this other stuff again. I'm checking back over here. The power definitely has gone up with those, so we'll keep an eye on it, but it seems to be working at least slightly better here and there. We'll make sure it does before the end here. I think it's about time we start looking at renovating our downtown now. So the first thing I want to do is we're going to take this out because I'd like to move this over. However, it's not going to let us do that with this path there and that one there. So they're going to have to find their way around while we make another district center right next door. I think we're also going to be done with this right here. We are just going to get rid of all of these. There we go. And we're going to extend this out just a little bit. And we're going to even say, make sure you're cutting those. There we go, whenever they do come in. Because with these, we should be able to stay pretty much on top of that. So our district center is up there, so we can take this one out, which causes the game to freeze for a couple of seconds. But when it comes back, we'll take a look and see if we can get the roads connected back in. There's a small freak out by the beavers, but we can fix it real quick. There you go. There you go. Everybody go back to what they were doing. There you go. No problems whatsoever. We'll just let them continue to figure out what it was they were doing while we put back some of these houses here. Let's toss in. What does the pass-through lodge look like? Doesn't really, it's not really what we're looking for. Let's grab the builder's tower that we were just using. We want the one with the door, though, because they probably want to sleep indoors. There we go. We're going to put you there. I'm actually going to have to remove you guys because I want to start on some storage here. And we will... Nope, not that storage. We want the pile. There we go. Nope, we want the industrial pile. And we will put that facing backwards so it's close to the mines here. And I'm going to start you with coal. And let's empty you out. So we'll get to work on those, and then we'll keep working downtown here. I had to rethink this slightly. Yes, I'm going to need to move this first. So we're going to have to empty out all of the iron ore that's here, move it to here. And then we'll probably build something else here on top to connect that in. In fact, we've got homeless beavers. We might as well build another one of those. I don't need the builders, though, so let's go back in here and get haulers. We need the haulers with doors. There we go. And we're going to have the door face this way. Or not that way. We're going to have it face this way. There we go. And go in there and we'll say you are for coal. There we go. Let's empty that out. They can build those two up there. And then we can rearrange this area here. You know what? That's not what we're going to do. Not at all. So I'm going to remove that. I'm just going to take one of these and temporarily place it over here for coal. There we go. This can go. And we don't have any water in here, so we might as well get rid of that. Let's go ahead, take this around here. I'm going to get rid of these stairs. They're very important stairs, but we're going to replace them with a ladder so that we can get to them from either side. And once this is empty, we'll think about moving. Well, we actually could just take this out here. That's not going to hurt anything. We can take these out. There we go. That's empty. So let's do that. Then we're going to say dynamite. We're going to need dynamite all along here. We're going to need dynamite in here. In fact, we might just take out this tent. What is it making? Braised mushrooms? Okay, well, our braised cabbage, we can do that for now. We'll just take that out. There we go. In fact, let's go ahead and take both of those out as well. And priorities, let's make that a bit of a priority, and we'll make this the very highest priority. Over here where we had this going in, I think we're going to go ahead, get a large warehouse. There we go. We'll put that in, and I'm going to move my cabbages over to here. So we're going to come over here to where the cabbage storage is and say no more cabbages there. They can all go in here. They got our dynamite laid downtown here, so there we go. And now we're going to take and find a couple more buildings. We are going to start with another one of these, another builder one. Do this, and then sadly that's going to have to come out of there. So let's put you down here. And we'll just come right through there. They can build that up. But you are going to have to go. There we go. Let's get dynamite in here. We'll say those are important. And then, oh, there you go. They've moved most of our cabbage already. Is it empty over here? No, not even close. So we'll let them empty that out and we'll come back. Here we go. They've got the dynamite in. Let's go ahead and remove that. We're going to grab another one. Yep. You can go in there, and you will be for coal. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to grab a hauler, and we're going to make sure that it is facing the right way. There we go. And then same thing over here. We've got you that can go in there. And this one we'll set for our mushrooms and move the mushrooms back over here a bit closer to where they're being used. So since these are not really getting used, I'm going to go ahead and take out most of these. They just served as kind of a temporary extra storage anyway, so we'll get the materials back for that so they can continue to build over here. Now these towers, as you can see, we can put another one here with no door, or we can put one in with a door, but there's nowhere for the door to go, except unless we come in and we put in 2 more. Let's grab another hauler with door, because you can never have too many haulers. We're just going to put you right here and right here. And let's see if my idea for platforms there works. Platforms. We're going to get the overhang walkway. Yep. We've got overhangs here. There we go. And then we're going to get the second level of one. Nope, that one. There we go. Yep. There we go. Now let's simply get... where is well-being? There it is. We'll do rooftop terraces right there to look out from the nice tall buildings that we're starting to build. I'm going to go ahead and clean up this area too. These 2 tanks I can't see me needing anytime soon. There's plenty of tanks here that don't really get much water in them. So we're just going to empty those. There we go. All done there. This will move out of the way. But once these are empty, we'll come back through and redo this area just a bit. There we go. They've got those emptied out. So let's take those out of there. And we'll do this. Let's remove all of this here. And then I've got an idea for what will go there. We'll take a look whenever we're able to get in there. All right, there we go. We've got these. So let's... Do I need to leave those for any particular reason? I suppose I could get somewhere else. Yeah, we'll take those out. Those we don't need. This, we'll just convert that into a ladder. There we go. And we'll say draw the path on there. Let's get that in there though. That's pretty important. This, we're gonna reposition you, I think. There we go. But here, let's see. Can we do metal? There we go. We need a smelter. Is it a smelter? Yep. We're going to do 4 of these, and then we'll put back in one of the other ones there. Let's see. That was under industrial buildings. Yep, wood burner. Just in case we need the clay pots again. And that should provide us with scrap for a little while, since scrap is starting to come in a bit slower. I know we've got all of this skyscraper here left to go, and we've got a huge amount over here, but we'll pull those in addition to actually making ourselves some scrap. They've got all our dynamite in over here, so let's just arm all 3 of them at once. There we go. A good portion of the mountain out of the way. We'll take these out of the way. Put in a couple more dynamite. Just to get them... Oops. Had a slight slowdown there. There we go. We'll just put them in one by one then. Okay. And then let's get another balloon here. There we go. And on this pad, we're going to want to try to do... there's our balloons. We're going to want to try to trade with the folktales. So we'll unlock that. Let's get a path up there. There we go. 1 to you. 1 to you. And then We'll let them build that. I don't know if I'm going to need to bring the spicy sodas up here, but we're definitely going to want to set that to priority whenever it gets built. I'm going to go ahead and start repeating some of these. So we're going to put that right there. I'm going to put one of these over here. This one will get set up for the mountain salt, and this one can be the saltpeter, and then we can remove at least the saltpeter. The mountain salt is also being stored under here, so we're not going to remove it quite yet, but maybe in the future we might. It looks like we didn't even get a full charge over here last time, so we ran out about halfway through of all the power that we had. So what we're going to have to do is redo some more power over here. I think we're going to get rid of this place. Let's see if I can maybe have them go from here and go across. Can I get... I don't know if I can do a bridge over that, right? Nope. Nope, it won't let me because of that gate. So we're going to have to go up and over, which is not a big deal. We'll just do that. Put a nice gate here, or a nice bridge here over that. They can come out and around. There we go. And we'll take these out of here. And then we'll also blow up this and this. There we go. That should be a nice, easy project for them. And then we can see if we can figure out how to get some more wheels down in here. I was able to move our saltpeter up here, and we've cleared out this space for it. We'll figure out something to do eventually with the scrap pile. Probably the same thing where we build up here. Our balloon did go in, so they're working on bringing stuff, and it looks like they're already off on their first trip to get the exotic seeds, and they're still bringing in spicy sodas. So hopefully we can keep that going, and we can get our tree nursery. However, I think that's going to be next time, because that's going to do it for today. So just want to say thank you very much for stopping by. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!